I looked at him coldly and made every word clear. This means we are done. You and I are done. No more ties, no more entanglements. Wishing you and your dear Zoe a long and happy life. And live a happy life together. After saying that, I turned and walked away without looking back. Behind me, Sam's angry roar echoed in the air. Anna, don't regret it. Even if you kneel down and beg me next time. I won't forgive you. I ignored it and walked away quickly. Chapter 6, Leaving Home. Trapped me for life. I suddenly felt a strong sense of freedom. In my previous life, I worked tirelessly to support Sam's family. 40 years. Not only did I end up with health problems, but in the end, I'm just someone, paving the way for others. I didn't get anything myself. I want to take a different path this time. I don't need wealth or fame. I just want to live a simple and peaceful life. I went to a small wonton shop near the university. In the most difficult and darkest period of my past life, I fainted outside the door. The owner took me in and served me a plate of a hearty bowl of wontons. That bowl of wontons. The most unforgettable taste in my life. I once told Sam about this experience. Even mentioned that I wanted to help the store owner. Opening of branches. Repay his kindness. But Sam doesn't understand me at all. Instead, he laughed and sneered. Why are you so sentimental? If you have spare money, you might as well buy Zoe a few more bags. This is the 30th time Zoe's investment failed. But Sam doesn't care. He kept giving her money. He never cared how hard I worked outside. Even though I drank a lot. During business negotiations, I ended up in the hospital with gastric bleeding. He showed no concern. He only said, Anna, this is the price you pay for marrying me now. After a lifetime, I saw the dissolute old shopkeeper again. Brings me to tears. The owner recognized me immediately. Are you the girl who fainted outside my store? Yes, I've always wanted to eat your wontons. As we chatted, I learned that he was not a local and always wanted to retire and return home. No need for much convincing. I took over the store with my savings. My master taught me everything. He even taught me his secret recipe without hesitation. This restaurant is only busy during meal times. I hired an aunt to help. Life becomes easy and peaceful. But 2 months later, I met Zoe unexpectedly at the store. She looks like a completely different person. Arrival by luxury car, dressed in head-to-toe designer clothing. With a young man. She wore a college-looking. When she saw me, she was stunned. Then he quickly let go of the boy's shoulders. Her smile grew brighter and brighter, almost reaching her ears. Anna, this is what happens when you leave Sam. I am now the vice president. Maybe if you ask me, I'll let you be a security guard. Looking at the golden lady in front of me, I felt nothing but disgust. It must be tiring not having to earn money from a man. Keep it for yourself and go out. We don't serve you. The aunt I worked with stepped in, waving a spoon to chase Zoe away. Zoe leaves complaining. Just wait, I'll make you pay. Not long after, Sam called me. Anna, are you crazy? How dare you bully Zoe? Don't think you can fool me with these tricks. I won't be fooled. You better apologize to Zoe. Otherwise, don't think about getting back together with me. I sneered in this life. Sam, do you have memory problems? We no longer have any connection. With this, I hung up and immediately blocked his number. Chapter 7 Soon after, Sam rushed into my shop with Zoe. His face was filled with anger. Anna, how dare you talk to me like that? Apologize immediately. Otherwise, it wouldn't even be in line with my parents' wishes. Would make me consider marrying you again. I apologize coldly. Even if you want to marry me, I won't agree. I pointed at the store's security camera and said coldly, take the trash and leave. Otherwise, tomorrow everyone will know how you bully others. I have no mercy on them. In my previous life, I've been tangled with them for too long. Now I can't wait for them to disappear from my life. Zoe was completely enraged. She stamped her feet and started complaining. Sam just looked at her. Anna always makes me sad. Since being with you. Now she doesn't even respect you. This is true. I have a completely different attitude toward Sam. Now in my past life, I gave him everything he wanted. Without hesitation. Sam looked at me in shock. Observed me for a long time before speaking. Anna, I'll give you one last chance. Apologize to me now and I will forgive you. I couldn't help laughing. Who cares about your forgiveness? Cherish your little lover. Someone as incompetent as her. Good luck, you need it now, get out of here. Zoe immediately put on a pitiful expression. Anna, it's okay if you hate me. But how can you curse a company? This is Sam's parents' legacy. Sam frowned, but surprisingly, he didn't get mad at me. Instead, his tone changed. Adopt a condescending attitude. Anna, you've come far enough. I have already told you the lady's position. Sam is yours forever. What more do you want? I rolled my eyes. I don't want to listen anymore. I gestured to the auntie who was working with me. She understood immediately. Grab a greasy spatula and rush at them. Terrified, the two of them rushed out the door. Soon. News. Sam's company arrested for tax evasion and embezzlement of public funds. In my previous life, the company has been breaking the law. The worst thing happened. Did some investors pull out? Causing a financial crisis. It looks like Zoe is involved in this mess too. A week later, Sam showed up at my store again. Haggard and anxious. He rushed up to me as soon as he saw me. Anna, the company is in trouble. You have to help me save it. If you can solve this problem, I will marry you immediately. There was no argument. I sighed. How can he still be so confident at a time like this? I won't help you. This has nothing to do with me. Sam looked at me in disbelief. That's impossible. You must have a way. Isn't this what you want me to marry? Help me. This is my parents' legacy. How could you stand by and watch it fall apart? I sneered. Now you care about your parents' legacy. Why don't you read the material I gave you? Why don't you consider the consequences? When you choose to rely on Zoe. That's ridiculous. He even learned how to make me feel guilty. Please go away now and don't bother me anymore. I didn't say anything to him this time. I pushed him out the door and locked it. Sam knocked on the door for a long time, before finally giving up. He must have found it hard to understand why. I don't care about the company anymore. Still him. He has always been the high and mighty young master. In my eyes, he had never experienced such humiliation before. Chapter 8 My Past Life. Even though I found out Sam would take time out every year, travel with Zoe, I still don't dare to say a harsh word. At that time, for him, we just celebrated our 20th anniversary. The company has thrived. One day when I was tidying up the attic, I stumbled upon a sealed box full of photos. What struck me was that every single photo was of Sam and Zoe at various landmarks, showing their travels to faraway places, across oceans and continents. No wonder. Sam asks me for travel funds every year, just impatiently dismissing me when I suggested we go on vacation together. Anna, your only value is making money. Vacation with you. I'd rather not go. Love and indifference were exposed at that moment. Then, I want to confront him and demand an explanation. But when I saw him, I lost my courage. In my misguided humility, I convinced myself, it's enough to be with him legally. Now think back. It is this extreme self-mockery. This gave Sam more courage to move on, and further across every boundary. Now when I reflect, I realized how stupid I was. So this time, I don't want to get tangled up with him. But the more you want to avoid something, the more you feel. After 3 months of hard work, Sam's company eventually went bankrupt, even lost the villa to foreclosure. Just then, Sam came to me. When I saw the tears in his eyes, I noticed something was different about him. He came up and hugged me tightly. Whisper, Anna, you're back too, aren't you? His words caught me off guard. Is he reborn too? I pushed him away, pretending to be confused. What do you mean? He looked at me blankly for 2 seconds. Before the tears. Why is everything different now? We got married and have been together for 40 years. I looked at him calmly. This is the first time I've seen Sam so vulnerable. Even on the day his company declared bankruptcy, he didn't shed a tear. Instead, he calmly answered reporters' questions and faced trial. But today he cried like a baby. It was a long time before he raised his head. His voice trembled. Anna, do you believe in another world? I made a mistake, a terrible mistake. You were so nice to me, but I didn't notice. Zoe is just a gold digger who cheated me all my life. After I died, she threw my ashes in the trash, took my wallet, and her male lover. I hate her. I hate myself for being so blind. Anna. Sorry. I'm sorry, even though his crying was intermittent and his speech was incoherent. I could hear him describing the incident. After I die. In the previous life. How did he know I couldn't tell him? But if I could be reborn, maybe he couldn't know what happens after death. But the path he chooses is his own. What's the use of apologizing now? Sam, I don't know what you're talking about. But please don't come to me again. Hearing this, he panicked and grabbed my arm. No, Anna, listen to me. Now I know everything you did for me. I know you really love me. Give me another chance. I will love you well this time. I was wrong. Zoe lied to me. But believe me, I never really cared about her. I only consider her a friend. Everything I did to her was just to piss you off. I heard her lies and thought, you're only with me for my family's money. I have no idea. I pulled my arm out and interrupted him. Enough, I don't want to hear it. Whether you have a relationship with her or not, it has nothing to do with me anymore. Even if what he said is true, leave. This is not a matter of 1 or 2 days. 40 years. He has never looked at me kindly in 40 years. What's the use of his words now? I waved him away and stopped paying attention to him. Let him stand there in tears, heartbroken. Chapter 9. Who would have thought Sam would keep coming back? He orders a bowl of wonton every day. Sit quietly and just stare at me. For a long time, I treated him like any other customer, no matter what he is doing. Until a week later, he finally stood up, look in my direction, and speak slowly. Anna, I'm leaving now. Take care of yourself. I didn't respond or block him. I watched him disappear from my sight. Soon, Sam's name appears in Man Poisons Woman Over Financial Dispute. It turns out that after Zoe joined the company, she abused her power. Make a mess of it. She brought some suspicious friends with her, conspiring to embezzle funds for personal gain. Every penny they took was quickly squandered. When Sam realized what was happening, it's too late. For reasons I cannot understand, he decided to mortgage the villa to save Zoe. But something happened between them recently, leading to complete failure. Sam falls into anger or despair, poisons Zoe's drink. The news shows Sam being taken away in handcuffs. He wasn't panicked at all. Instead, he smiled brightly at the camera. It's like he's looking for someone through the lens. I never thought Sam would end up like this. But when I think about if what he said was true, if he saw everything after he died, in our past lives, if he finally realizes Zoe's true colors and understand how deep he once was, I've been cheated for 2 lifetimes. Then maybe his hatred has reached an irreparable point. Old grudges and new betrayals. Maybe that's enough to push him over the edge. There are still countless ways to deal with this pain, but he chose the most extreme one. I don't know that in the dead of night, only his thoughts kept him company. He will regret his choice, in this life or the next. Chapter 10. Sam's condition has no effect on me. My life goes on as usual. Shortly after he went to prison, I received a package. When I opened it, I was surprised to find a picture Sam drew, recreating photos of our past lives. In our past lives, Sam and I never had a decent photo together. There isn't even a wedding photo. This photo From our 10th wedding anniversary. When a company goes public. This is a group photo. It was later cut out by a reporter and used as media material. I remember how reluctant Sam was. Stand beside me. He looks serious in the photo. Not even a smile. But that imperfect photo is a treasure to me. I used to lock it in a safe. But how did Sam know? In our past lives, he never paid attention to anything about me. Even the smallest details. But none of this matters. Now look at this picture. He deliberately downplayed his expression. Make it look harmonious. I don't feel anything, no emotion at all. I called the courier and sent it back. Same as before. The following year, stocks I purchased. According to my memory from my past life, value surges. I donated all my money to charity and quietly sponsored several orphans. As for myself, I continue to run my small wonton shop, live a self-sufficient life. Just like the wind blowing, leaving no trace. My life became peaceful and stable. It's a blessing to have a second chance.